Oh, welcome to Vanderbilly.com. This is in response to a request I got on my YouTube channel for the song Friday from Joe Jackson's I'm the Man. His second album came out in 1979. It's just full of great hits, and this is one of them. And this song, there are no tabs, chords, lessons, anything that I have seen on the internet. So I thought it was a good thing to go over. This is therefore my take on it. There's nothing authoritative that I've seen. So you can certainly comment and say no. I would play it like this or something like that. That's fine. But anyway, I'm going to cover all parts of the song except for the great bass line, which that's another lesson. But we'll take a look at the chording first, and then the solo on the second part, and pardon the singing bit. That's just to show you where you are in the song. Okay, and one other thing, in the actual song, during the verses they play single notes, not chords. So I'm just playing chords in this next part to kind of fill it out a little bit. We'll talk about that later. Okay, let's get started.
Lazy Julie was a flower child. All the summer she'd be running wild. She'd be silly and her friends just smiled. Pass the bottle, wash the pills down. What went wrong? Hey, what went wrong? She don't care no more. She don't try to fight it. She don't care no more. She gets paid on Friday.
Okay, the opening riff for the guitar is you start off with a G note on the E string, third fret. You're going to play an F twice to a G. And then the little riff is D string open, D string second, D string third, D string open, and back to that G on the E string. And the idea would be to get from this open D to this G as fast as you can. So that's. You can play it with your thumb if you're able to, because what that does is it allows you to get this chord kind of. So it's. But not necessary if you don't want to do that. So you do that 4 times, and on the 4th time, what they actually do in the studio is they don't play these chords with Lazy Jilly was it. They just play single notes, and the single notes are D string or the 4th string, slide up from the 7th and 9th fret, then to the 7th, then to the 5th, then go to the G string and play the 7th fret, slide to it, and then the 9th fret, and then the 5th fret, and then the 7th again. And that's all they do during the verse. So. Until they get to the part where they go. But if you want to play the chords that would go with them, the chords are G, and you try and not play the whole thing. You can just play the middle part, because that note that you've just played, that's in there right here in your G chord. So if you just focus on those strings, it's like. to an F, to a C, and then a B flat, back to the C, A minor 7. So you're just going to bar all of the strings from the 4th fret and then reach over and get that A on the 6th string. And then back to B flat. So,
Lazy Jilly was a flower child. All the summer she was running wild.
so those would be the chords if you don't want to play the single notes. And it's, you know, until you get to
Pass the bottle, wash the pills down what went.
and then whether you're playing the single notes or not, wrong is a D minor 7 chord up at the 10th fret. So again, it's the same thing here. Just bar this and put this here, and it's, and then move up 2 frets and get the E minor 7. And then the chorus, She Don't Care No More, it's C minor on the 3rd fret, right here, to a D minor. And then I've seen some people play it as an E flat and then an F. But I like the sound better as actually a C minor 7 and then a D minor 7. So that sounds like, and they're just, you know, and then back to a G and play and your riff. And instead of going to here, you just go back to the C minor. That's pretty much it. I mean, sometimes when they're live, they're playing, instead of playing, they might be playing. But, you know, it depends on the sound you want to get out of it. And that is pretty much the chording for the song. In the next part, we'll look at the solo.